Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be looking at the best dance scenes from movies that have a strong dance theme throughout and deserve to be celebrated.
And I owe it all to you.
Number 30. Prove Me Wrong. White Knights. What's better than having one dance icon leading a movie? Two of them, of course. White Knights combined the unrivaled talents of ballet giant Mikhail Baryshnikov and tap dancing legend Gregory Hines. The film follows two people from vastly different backgrounds who find common ground through their passion for dance. This sequence encapsulates just that. The pair move in perfect unison, but it's also clear that each brings a unique flair and slightly different feel to the choreography. Hines shared that the film was a collaborative effort, with both using their opposing backgrounds to bring out the best in each other. We don't need to tell you that the payoff was tremendous. Just watch for yourselves. Number 29. Ain't My Type of Hype. House Party. Kid has escaped murderous jerks, the cops, and his angry father to make it to this party. So when two girls challenge him to a dance battle, he's not about to back down. By this time, the party is already jumping, but everyone makes room for this spectacle. Kid's first partner can't cut it, but his best friend Play is quick to fill in. The movie features a style of music and dance that many viewers initially didn't have much exposure to. Since then, it's been recognized as an important part of cinema history, and there's no doubt that this scene is a highlight. Number 28. Finale. Black Swan. Natalie Portman's character Nina Sayers goes out with a bang during the finale of Swan Lake. The Russian ballet has served as an inspiration for many films, and director Darren Aronofsky's interpretation required the leads to train for 6 months. In the final sequence, Portman's face and movements express Nina's turbulent range of emotions. At the same time, she embodies Odette, the white swan. The camera spins around the principal alongside the core dancers, giving the dance number an appropriately disorienting yet graceful feel. It builds to a climactic end for the show and the film. Number 27. The Final Tango. Take the Lead. The Naughties was the golden age of the dance movie, and Take the Lead managed to do something different with it. Use the standard urban setting and gave it a ballroom twist. Based on a true story, the movie follows a dance teacher, Pierre, who offers ballroom lessons to the troubled teens at the local high school.
Thank you, Morgan.
It's amazing. I've never seen anybody move like that.
In the final competition, Sasha and the boys decide to mix things up a bit. The guys have been fighting over her throughout the movie, but this time they all work together.
Introducing the best of the best, and when the kick drum kick and it's in your chest and then it gets real deep within it, we gonna get 'em. We shake and vibrate to take the rhythm.
Turning the tango into a trio might get them disqualified, but this chemistry-fueled routine was totally worth it. Number 26. Paso Doble. Strictly Ballroom. Dancing is Scott's passion, and he wants to dance his own way. But everyone in his life is pressuring him to conform to the Dancing Federation's strict rules. Then he meets Fran, who's more open to Scott's inventive, showy style. Their backstage dance at a competition is incredibly romantic and intimate.
Again, you only answer. Perhaps.
but it's their final performance together that's the true showstopper. Federation head Barry Fife is determined to stop them from upsetting the status quo with their original moves, even cutting off the music mid-performance. But the audience is so smitten with the pair that they clap along to help them finish the dance. Number 25, The Dance in the Rain, Step Up 2, The Streets. While the finale of the first Step Up is a school showcase, the second movie takes dancing back to the streets per the title. Andy and her band of dance school misfits create their own crew and enter an illegal competition.
Yo, buddy, what you want? Some Ballet. What up? Hey, baby, I got the potion. Take a sip of this and put your back in motion. Yo, buddy, what you want? Some Ballet.
Their final number literally takes place out in the street. Andy's old crew, the 410, are their rivals and set the bar high with a dynamic and complex routine. It looks like they're the better dancers, but the MSA crew have a crucial advantage. The rain makes everything look so much cooler. The power doesn't just come from the sequence itself, but also from the whole atmosphere of the moment. Number 24, Broom Dance, Break-In.
Award winners don't push brooms.
Oh yeah? Why don't you go out and sweep, man? Who do you think you are anyway, Fred Astaire?
Not only is Break-In filled with impressive choreography, but it holds a special place in the 80s dance movie zeitgeist, much like the 1984 hip-hop flick Beat Street. Anyway, one of Break-In's most defining moments was Turbo's dance with a broom. Michael Boogaloo Shrimp Chambers' moves are magnetic, and his control as he isolates various body parts seems almost superhuman. Speaking of extraordinary performances, we'd be remiss not to at least mention his ceiling dance in the sequel. But the gravity and logic-defying Broom Dance remains in a league of its own to this very day. We have no doubt it will continue to leave audiences in awe for generations to come. Number 23, The Ballet, An American in Paris. When Gene Kelly decides to call a number "That's entertainment," you best believe he means it. An American in Paris is a 1951 classic musical choreographed entirely by Kelly and includes one of his most ambitious pieces ever. The ballet at the end of the film crosses over numerous sets, has tons of extras, and showcases complex and unique choreography that took the world by storm. At one point, the dance changes from a jaunty, colorful tap number to a swooningly romantic ballet in the snap of a finger. Kelly takes audacious leaps with his choreography here, both figuratively and literally. Number 22, The Showcase, Step Up. The original Step Up is probably the most iconic dance movie of the 2000s, and there are a lot to choose from. Its memorable dance routines and the unbeatable chemistry between the leads make it stand out from the crowd. The movie builds to Nora's senior showcase at the dance school. Although we see snippets of the routine throughout the film, the final product still blows us away. The choreography is stunning and fits seamlessly with the music. Based on that performance, it's easy to imagine Nora would have her pick of dance companies, and Tyler would bag his scholarship. Number 21. Sing, 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 Swing Kids. In 1930s Germany, these young men lived to swing, and Peter will risk everything to keep doing it. The sequence highlights the contrast between the bright, colorful scenes inside the swing clubs and the dangerous and oppressive world outside them. The music is fast and loud, the dancers are pouring their hearts into it, and the energy is off the charts. Since Peter and his friend Thomas will eventually have conflict over Thomas's growing loyalty to the Nazi party,
Peter, you can't save everybody. There are more important things now. Anytime, we could be at war.
If you side with the Nazis, then we're at war. You and me, Thomas.
It's swinging moments like these that we latch onto so tightly. Number 20. El Tango de Roxanne, Moulin Rouge.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on that red light.
As Christian agonizes over Satine spending the night with Duke, the narcoleptic Argentinian, assisted by Nini and the other performers, warn him about the dangers of falling in love with a courtesan. Using elements of Argentine tango, the performers tell the story of desire, passion, suspicion, and betrayal, almost foreshadowing the events to come. Mirroring the dinner scene with Satine and the Duke, the intensity and conviction of every move heightens, especially as the music continues to build.
Believe me when I say
The fast cuts between the two eventful scenes adds to the drama and tension, only ending when they reach their climactic crux. Number 19. Cell Block Tango, Chicago.
And now, the 6 merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
From the first note of All That Jazz to the final beat of Hot Honey Rag, Chicago's choreography is nothing short of iconic. However, we do have to give a special mention to Cell Block Tango for its cinematic value, vigorous choreography, and message of female empowerment.
Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero. Lipschitz.
While we're certainly not condoning murder, we love how each step is a forceful move that ties in perfectly with their storytelling.
And there's Bernie, lying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Poppin'!
It's also a powerful sight to see the ensemble dance together in a celebration of strong and unapologetic women.
They had it coming. 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 They had it coming all along.
After watching this, we're sure no man will ever do them wrong again. Number 18. Mein Herr, Cabaret. Although this song was only added for the 1972 movie adaptation, it instantly became a classic due to its intricate choreography.
Bye, my liebe Herr. Farewell, my liebe Herr.
Drawing us into the Kit Kat Club of 1930s Berlin, we watch Sally Bowles and the ensemble perform this compelling number. While this isn't the only Bob Fosse creation on our list, this routine in particular really accentuates the isolations that became synonymous with his style.
Don't dab your eye, mein Herr, or wonder why, mein Herr. I've always said that I was a robot. You
mustn't knit your brow. You should have known by now. You'd every cause to doubt me, mein Herr.
While the movements look quite simple, the detail that goes into even the tiniest flick of a wrist is placed with precision and purpose, and the use of choreography and levels is sensational. Number 17, Cheek to Cheek, Top Hat. This song begins with Jerry and Dale in a close hold as he expresses his feelings through song.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak.
As they move away from the crowd, the audience is treated to an elegant and graceful dance break that exemplifies everything we love about Hollywood's golden era movie musical. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers' well-established on-screen chemistry, alongside their ability to make every move look effortless, makes this one of their most memorable and beloved dances to this day. As Jerry attempts to dance his way through Dale's heart, we can't help but fall for the elegance, romance, and glamour throughout their performance. Number 16, Jump and Jive, Stormy Weather. Starring the Nicholas brothers, who were known for their incredible style, high energy, and acrobatic choreography, this routine is so effortlessly cool. Appearing from the audience, the pair leap onto the dance floor, using pretty much every surface while performing a perfectly synchronized tap dance routine. Despite being considered a pioneering movie for African Americans in 1943, unfortunately, racism overshadowed their undeniable talent. It's thus all the more important that we celebrate them and their phenomenal skills. It's no wonder this scene comes toward the end of the movie, as what could possibly follow their epic finale? Number 15, There'll Be Some Changes Made, All That Jazz. Inspired by Fosse's chaotic life and career, the semi-autobiographical musical follows Joe Gideon, whose fast and loose lifestyle finally catches up with him. After ignoring doctors' advice to slow down, he suffers a heart attack and ends up on life support. He starts directing hallucinatory dream sequences starring his girlfriend, ex-wife, and daughter, who all scold him for his reckless behavior.
Someday, when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine and you'll want me only.
Anne Reinking, who plays Katie, a thinly veiled characterization of herself, leads the trio in this number.
You better change your way of living, and if that ain't enough,
She's right, Joe, you better listen.
you better change the way you strut your stuff.
From the glittery outfits to the strong and well-defined movements, this dance is a tribute to Fosse's choreography as well as the star's talents.
You better change. You better stop. You better change. You better stop. You better change. You better stop and change your ways today. I said stop. Change. Stop, please.
Number 14, Time Warp, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. If our list has you itching to get to your feet, you're in luck, as this next entry comes with instructions. It's crazy to think that a song that was written just to fill time during the stage production would eventually become one of the most famous moments of the entire movie.
In another dimension, with voyeuristic intention, well secluded, I see all.
Whether you're a fan of this cult classic or you think Frankenfurter is just a type of sausage, you absolutely know this one and probably can't resist joining in. With such simple instructions, even the most uncoordinated dancer will be tempted to get up and do the time warp again.
Let's do the time.
Number 13, Fame. While many of our entries have focused on carefully choreographed numbers, this one shows that sometimes it's just about feeling the music.
Baby, look at me and tell me what you see. I can catch the moon in my hand.
When Bruno Martelli's dad proudly plays his song outside the school, all the students start dancing in the street to this catchy rhythm. Interestingly, the famous title song hadn't actually been written yet at the time of filming, so they were dancing to Donna Summer's Hot Stuff instead, due to its similar beat. For this moment, the students can forget about the grueling intensity of performing arts school and instead focus on the pure fun that dancing can bring. Number 12, Town Called Malice, Billy Elliot. It's quite tricky to choose just one standout moment from this gritty and inspiring British flick, but we have to go with Billy's punchy improvised dance to Town Called Malice by The Jam. When his dance teacher Sandra visits the Elliot family, Billy is left feeling torn between following his dreams or following the expectations of a northern lad. Dancing his way through the town, Billy dances off the walls as he vents his frustration. Deviating from the graceful ballet and incorporating tap dance, we can almost feel his torment as he expresses himself the best way he knows how. Number 11, the Audition Dance, a chorus line.
5, 6, 7, 8.
We're whisked behind the Broadway scenes where countless hopeful performers are auditioning for a spot in the chorus line.
God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it.
How many people does he need? How many people does he need? I hope I get it.
We're no professionals, but based on what we see, we would need a bigger stage just to cast all that talent. This scene also provides exposition, introducing us to the principal characters, who we'll get to know better throughout the movie.
I really need this job. Please, God, I need this job. I've got to get this job.
From their very 80s style outfits to the perfect sharpness and synchronicity of their movements, this dance is so satisfying to watch. As the final auditionees perform ensemble, it's hard not to get lost in the moment and forget that this is only just the audition.
What's coming next? It isn't over.
What?
I can't imagine what he wants. I can't imagine what he got. I hope I get it.
Number 10, Rich Man's Frug, Sweet Charity.
Who is it?
Who is it? Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it? Who is it?
It's me.
The Frug took America by storm in the 1960s, so it only made sense that it would feature in the most exclusive club in New York. Fosse's signature style is very prominent in this scene through its punchy isolations, abstract movements, and unusual poses. The performance, led by dancer Suzanne Charney, is split into 3 variations called the Aloof, the Heavyweight, and the Big Finish, all of which bring a new aesthetic to the dance genre.
Yeah, yeah.
The innovation behind the choreography secured its position in dance movie history, and even influenced Beyoncé's Get Me Bodied music video in 2007. Number 9, Alex's Audition, Flashdance. While Flashdance has multiple memorable dance moments, nothing cemented itself in popular culture as much as Alex's Audition. Based on a real story, Alex is a welder/stripper who dreams of becoming a ballerina. She leaves everything on the dance floor as she combines the elegance of ballet with more modern and jazzy steps, as well as impressive leaps. Although Jennifer Beals had multiple body doubles, this doesn't take away from how sensational this routine is. It might not have been the audition the panel expected, but it certainly wasn't the one they were going to forget. Number 8, You're the One That I Want, Grease.
Sandy? Tell me about it, stud.
The final scene of Grease celebrates friendship as two gangs close the door on high school and put all past feuds behind them. While We Go Together ends the flick on a party high, we're already on our feet as soon as Danny spots Sandy in those famous tight leather pants. Using the school carnival as their backdrop, Sandy and Danny shimmy and groove their way through the rides, coming down the stairs with iconic moves. It's cheesy, entertaining, and energetic. Who knew that sending off high school could be this much fun? Number 7, The Barn Dance, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. If you want almost 7 minutes of dance heaven, this is the movie for you. As the brothers head into town to take their newly learned etiquette skills for a test drive, they find themselves in a dance-off for the attention of the town's women. They dance their boots off, pulling out every trick and flip to steal the show and the affections of their dance partners. There's so much intricate choreography that it took the dancers 3 weeks to nail this routine. The movie's choreographer, Michael Kidd, was known for his challenging and acrobatic choreography, and the payoff is evident. Number 6, Step in Time, Mary Poppins.
Step in time! Step in time! Step in time! Come on, mighty, step in time!
Although this call and response song incorporates instructions into its lyrics, we think we'll leave this one to the pros. Dick Van Dyke as Bert leads the chimney sweeps across the rooftops of London in an incredibly athletic routine, choreographed by Michael Kidd. This ambitious dance sees the chimney sweeps leap around the rooftops and dance with props, as well as performing the highly animated choreography. This is one of the most entertaining scenes in the entire movie, and even Mary Poppins breaks her stern exterior to enjoy the show, before showing them all how it's done, of course. Number 5, The Final Dance, Footloose.
Hey, what's this I see? I thought this was a party! Let's dance!
In a town where dancing is banned, what better way to let off some steam than to, well, dance? While of course Ren's acrobatic freestyling in the warehouse is certainly a key moment, it comes in a close second to the final scene. With the ban finally lifted, the teens cut loose to Kenny Loggins' title track. Sure, none of the principal cast are fully trained dancers, but that doesn't lessen the effect of this iconic scene. Granted, Kevin Bacon has since claimed in an interview that he sometimes pays wedding DJs not to play the song, worrying that people might expect him to bust a move. Number 4, You Should Be Dancing, Saturday Night Fever.
Look out, give the kid some room, he's taking over again. All right, go!
Before donning a T-Birds leather jacket, John Travolta was getting his disco on in his first major film role as Tony Manero in Saturday Night Fever. With pulsating help from the Bee Gees and a song that basically calls you to the dance floor, Travolta put the spotlight on the disco genre as he clears the floor to strut his stuff. Pulling out all the archetypal steps with some impressive splits and spins, it's no wonder that this scene is such a crowd pleaser. The movie had a huge influence on the late 70s popular culture and helped bring disco into the mainstream. Number 3, I've had the time of my life, Dirty Dancing. We just have 2 words for you, the lift. Whenever people think about this dance number, they go straight to this famous moment, but that doesn't mean that the whole dance itself doesn't deserve some love too.
And I owe it all to you.
As we hit the climax of the movie, all the work that Johnny and Baby have put in throughout the summer finally gets its spotlight, and Baby shows off her recently found confidence. It's such an engaging routine, and clearly everyone wants a piece of the action, so it's not long until they're all on their feet too. Oh, and did we mention the lift? Number 2, Dance at the Gym, West Side Story. From the first finger snap of the prologue to the high energy of America, it's almost impossible to choose just one standout moment.
Okay, by me in America, everything free in America.
For a small fee in America.
However, we have to give the edge to Dance at the Gym for its beautiful storytelling. While the purpose of the dance is ostensibly to bring an end to the gang's rivalry, the dance-off becomes a stand-in for violence, under the watchful eyes of the authorities. While each side tries to outdance the other, we get a brief interlude as Tony and Maria first meet. The choreography is truly inspired, as dance serves to separate and unite the 2 sides simultaneously. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Singin' in the Rain, Singin' in the Rain.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
Not only is the title number of this iconic movie one of its most famous scenes, but it's also likely what springs to mind when you think of the great Gene Kelly. After a kiss from Kathy, Don is so elated that even a little, or a lot of rain, can't dampen his spirits.
Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face.
Jumping on lampposts, splashing in puddles, and swinging his umbrella, this dance evokes so much joy.
I'm singing and dancing in the rain.
Approximately a year after choreographing the amazing ballet sequence in An American in Paris, Kelly was handed a script that simply read, "Dawn dances in the wet street." 6 words that led to the creation of a classic.
Dancing and singing in the rain.
Which movie dance scene have you tried to master? Let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.